Taking Littlefoot to school today. Come on. Tell them good morning.
Good morning.
It's Farmer Rhett and Mama and Daddy, and we are at Rhett's school today with Littlefoot and baby chicks. So, how many of you know about farming? You know about farming? Well, that's a lot of you because we have lots of farms here in town, don't we? So, let me ask you, how many of you have chickens? A lot of chickens. That's right. You do have a lot of chickens. Weston has lots of chickens. You do have ducks. So, let me ask you another question. How many of you have gardens? How many of your grandparents have gardens? So that means if you know somebody with chickens or with cows or somebody that grows vegetables, that means you know somebody that's a farmer. Yeah, that's right. See, a lot of our grandparents have cows. So, do you guys want to know what all we have on our farm? You have a horse? So a lot of you know this is Rhett, and Rhett's in preschool just like y'all. But at our house, he's called Farmer Rhett because he has a bunch of animals. So we have cows.
How about bees?
We have bees. We have lots of bees. So we have a cow. Her name is Tater, and she is this big old thing, and she slings her head around because she wants all the food. And she looks like a baked potato with sour cream on her. Cinco was born on Cinco de Mayo, so that's how she got her name. And then we have Ferdinand. So if you think of Ferdinand, what do you think of? The movie Ferdinand. And Ferdinand is this big, huge bull, right? Our Ferdinand is teeny and tiny. He is a micro mini. He only stands this tall, and he's this big. And he's a full bull. So then... So we also have donkeys because do you know what a donkey does on a farm? What does a donkey do? Do you know? They walk around and they make sure no predators, no foxes, no coyotes, nothing bad gets on your farm, so they protect all the animals. We have Jack and Pixie, Dixie, and Mary. So then we have we have geese. We have a bunch of goats because goats eat the grass, so we don't have to cut the grass, right? But you can also use goats and get milk. Because some people can't drink milk from cows. What else do you have? You have peacocks. We have peacocks. Their names are Brooke and Jason. But we call them the fire marshals because every time Mr. Nick sets a fire, they come running because they got to make sure nothing's going to burn down. And they got to make sure everything is okay. We also just got a baby alpaca.
What's that?
An alpaca, do you know what a llama is? So an alpaca is in the same family as a camel. They have really long necks, and they kind of look like a poodle dog, but they are the size of a donkey. We don't have any sheep yet. Mr. Nick ain't bought me no sheep yet. I'm still waiting on sheep. And we have lots of chickens. We have lots of chickens. Do we have what? I had piggies. I had 60 pigs. And we had we had a lot of pigs, but we sold those. Because not only do we have fun animals on our farm, we also have animals that we grow to be able to give our community food. So I know a lot of you, how many like chicken nuggets? Raise your hand. So where did chicken nuggets come from? They come from chickens. That way we know that our chickens are feeding our community, and that way we know that they don't have any of the bad stuff in them. So what about bees? How many of you are scared of bees? You're scared of bees? Well, let me tell you, bees are so good. Bees are one of the best things. They give us honey. That's right. That's right. So if you're not doing all of this, then the bees aren't going to bother you, because all they want to do is play in the flowers and drink the water and make honey. And honey is good for us. So we brought a couple of things for y'all to see today. We brought some baby chickens, and I brought a baby goat. How many of you have seen a baby goat? So her name is Littlefoot. That's right, like the dinosaur, Littlefoot. Hold on to her, don't put her down, okay? Walk around and let everybody pet her. You want to let them pet? So while Rhett's going to let you pet his little foot, I'm going to bring you a couple of chickens around and let you pet on some chickens. Okay, so I am Miss Zoe, and this is my husband, Mr. Nick. And if y'all don't know, this is Rhett, and Rhett's in preschool with y'all here. But at our house, we call him Farmer Rhett, because he has a farm, and he has lots and lots of animals. We have goats. We have lots and lots of goats. And we have a baby goat for y'all to play with. All right, hand it to him. No, hand it to him. Nick, Littlefoot's loose. Hold on, let me get the goat. Oh, Lord.
Somebody put the goat down.
Close the gate. Close the gate. Oh, no.
Oh, God. Here, let me go help.
Oh, goodness. Littlefoot's loose. Littlefoot got loose. Nick's running. Littlefoot's loose. Oh, goodness.
We have to touch it.
Oh, my goodness. She runs fast.
I don't know where she was going, but she was leaving.
She was getting out of here. You don't be running because you're sick. Here. Let me hold her.
She was leaving.
It's okay, baby. It's okay.
Daddy
Just pet her.
said go
What?
catch it.
She's a Nigerian dwarf.
Nigerian dwarf.
Can you let this group up here?
Come sit down. Hold on, come right here. Okay, y'all, come here. All right, y'all, come here and let's see him. So her name's Littlefoot. Yeah. You got her? Hey, look at me. Do not put her down, okay? You got no.
How's that?
Okay. You ready? Hold her like a baby doll. She's super sweet.
We got 2 on nest now. What are you doing? Now we got both females on the nest. Shadow and Gypsy are waiting on you up there. Shadow got that long, skinny neck, kind of look like E.T.
We shared with you guys yesterday going to Farmer Rhetts school for the community service week, where we got to go and explain what farmers are, what we do, and just shared with them a baby goat, Littlefoot, and took some baby chicks with us, and they just love that. And so we wrapped up our day, and here we are. We're back at the farm today, and I've got one more thing that I'm going to do with you guys for this video. We like to challenge ourselves with different things that we're doing on the farm. So what we decided to do is, since it's time to start some seeds, we said, how about this little challenge? So Nick bought me this germination station. It's got everything you need. It's got a heat mat, and it's got your pods and the lid and everything. And I also have some grow lights that we bought. Because I don't have a greenhouse yet, we're going to set up these grow lights here in the barn. And I have 2 grow lights, and I have 2 germination stations. So let's do a little challenge and see. We're going to set up one station with Baker Creek tomatoes. This is your classic beefsteak, which is your big hearty tomatoes, versus the Halcinators, which I decided to go with these 2 because these are both big tomatoes. Tomatoes are my favorite thing to grow, and we love Halls tomatoes. Before we found Halls seeds, we always used Baker Creek. So let's just kind of put them up, and let's see over time which one of these is going to win. So what you kind of see me doing now is I'm getting our grow lights set up. Just going to get them plugged in, get them ready to hang. And we're going to go ahead and get them in position so that we're not fumbling above our plants or above our seed starts and risk dropping or knocking anything off. Want to go ahead and have our lights secure first. Okay, so we've got our lights secure. I've got them separated so that there's a distinct separation between the 2 plants. So what this germination station is it's a jump start kit. We have a heat mat, and it'll plug in along with the light. And then we have our cell tray. And we also have a water pan, so these will be able to water from the bottom. And then we have our cover to keep the moisture in. And we're going to do this ×2. But I also wanted to share with you guys our way of keeping our seeds. We bought these. I know they've been a big thing you've seen on social media, but they're picture keepers. And they're actually in the crafting section. And we just love it so much. I labeled each one, like this has our Jubilee watermelons. I always put what we're growing and the type they are. And we keep the seeds, so if any of the seeds get loose, they're still contained. And then it just holds, it holds 16 of them in here. And we actually have 6 of these, and we need some more. But it's a great way to store them. It keeps them out of moisture, and it helps the seeds prolong their life as well. And I separate ours by what kind. I have one just for beans. I have one that's just for like peppers. I have one for flowers and herbs. This one is tomatoes and watermelons. You can separate them however you want, but for us, this works really well, and it's easy to look at it and say, hey, I need to order a little bit more of those, or I have enough. It's just worked, and we keep doing it, and it's easy for storage. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and fill this. We're going to fill this with our potting and plant mix. It's actually made for growing in pots, so I thought that would probably be the best for us to use on these. Well, the family just got here, but while I was looking, because we only have Nick's over here, I only have 1 pack of the Halcinators and 1 pack of the beefsteak. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do half of this one tray with Halls on the left and the Baker Creek on the right, and then in the other one we have the Hall Sun Gold and the Baker Creek Tommy Toes, which are both the little tomatoes. We're going to do the same thing. So we're going to put big tomatoes and little tomatoes in comparison. So I think the first one that we're going to try is going to be the Halls. So let's go ahead and put our Halls seeds in this one, and then we'll do the same thing on the other one and do our Baker Creek. So Halls on the left, Baker Creek on the right. Oh look, it even comes with a little stake. So we'll know that our Halcinators are on this side.
Can I help?
Sure.
So where do I put the what?
Alright, so I'm going to put a hole, and you get one and put it in the hole.
So you make holes and I put them in there?
Yeah.
So that's how I'm going to help?
Mm-hmm. Okay, so these are the beefsteak, which is Baker Creek, and these are significantly tinier. So let's do 3 rows. Actually, let's do 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, just like that one did, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
12, 13, 14.
14. All right, get you one at a time. All right, Rhett, you got that one all ready. We've already put a little bit of water in the bottom.
Yeah.
We'll turn all that on in just a minute.
Yeah.
So let's get this one ready.
Yeah.
We're going to spread some dirt.
Yeah.
go ahead and we'll put some water in just a minute when we try and pack down our dirt.
Yeah.
Okay, we got our dirt packed in, right?
Yeah.
So let's put in our Hoss Sun Gold tomatoes.
Yeah.
Okay, we got those done. All right, let's get the other ones done. And we'll cover them all up in just a second.
So these are tomatoes?
Yeah, the little tomatoes.
Okay.
All right, so we've got our Hoss seeds on the left, our Baker Creek on the right. This one has Hossinator and beefsteak, and then the other one has the Sun Gold and the Tommy Toes. So all we got left to do is to plug up our heat mats and turn our lights on, and we'll cover it because they all have water and seeds and all the soil that they need, and they'll be ready to go. All right, let's turn them bad boys on.
Whoa!
So they each have their light. I've got it centered on both, and we're gonna just cover them.
It's yellow and red and blue.
Yeah, we're just gonna cover them. You wanna cover it?
Yeah.
Okay, cover it. There we go. It just sits on it. There we go. Now we're just ready for some tomatoes to grow.
Yeah! I hope you had fun at my school. I can't wait to see which tomatoes grow better. Thanks for watching Chestnut Hills Farmstead. Bye.